All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, double honor, Qadash, double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, many blessings to the elect Akim, kicking this word in sincerity and in truth. I'm the brother Sha'ar from the Great Millstone Dallas camp, and just going to continue the series I've been going into, and that's been just reading the book of Psalms in the Hebrew, and then reading in the English afterwards and breaking it down. All right. This is a very short chapter right here, but it hits home. It pretty much shows you David's actually showing by example his prayer he does every morning. Because whenever you pray in the morning, whenever you wake up in the morning, the first thing you're supposed to do is pray. You know, pray for the uplifting of the elect and praying for the downfall, throwing up curses to the wicked. All right, and David showed these by example when you read these prayers, this palayim, which is prayers in the Hebrew. Okay, so I'm going to read this chapter in Psalms chapter 5 or the 5th Psalm in Hebrew and kind of go into it. Okay, the Heavenly Father is not forgetting our labor. You see the wickedness that's going out around here, and these people that are thriving in wickedness and not being punished are going to be punished. Then we got to understand is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is stacking their sins up to the point where their fall is going to be greater. All right, and you can read that in Ecclesiastes, the 8th chapter, where it talks about an evil work, them not being punished expediently, but the Lord is going to punish them. Okay, so I believe it says, for it's fully set in them to do all. Matter of fact, I'm going to just read it really quick. All right, well, I don't want to speak idly. Okay. Let me see here. Give me one sec, Baba Kashaw. All right, so this is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So these people are going to do evil continually. All right. The judgment might not be set speedily, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to be judged for it. So it's fully set in them to keep on going because they're not being punished for their actions because the Lord's not dealing with the wicked. You so-called white people, you are the nations, 2/3 of you niggas, gonna keep doing what you're doing. Verse 12, though a sinner do an evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. All right, the Lord judges us quick. All right, because he loves his elect, man. Lord willing, we the elect, but the men that he cares about, he judges quick. That way we get to understand, oh shit, I fucked up, excuse my language, and he won't do it anymore. But if you don't discipline somebody who keeps on doing actions, it shows you don't care about them. All right. And that's what the Lord ultimately is doing. He doesn't care about these other nations. They're going to keep doing what they're doing because he has it in their minds to do that. Okay. Verse 13. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are in the shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High. And that links into what's about to be read here in Psalms, the 5th chapter. Okay. Just wanted to read that because I don't want to speak idly. But it's in Psalms chapter 5, okay, in the Hebrew. And it says, for the conductor of the Nikolos. And it says, Laman Tazach Allah Hana Chayala Wath. A psalm Matazah Mawar La Dawada by David. Okay. Now it's the next verse. My words hear the Most High. All right. So he's asking the Heavenly Father to hear his words. And that is Amaria Ha'a Zayana Yahweh. Perceive my thoughts. Bayana Aga Yagaya. Ha Gayaga. It says, hearken to the sound of my outcry, my king and my power. And that is Hakwa Shayaba Lakwa Wala Shara Ayah Malakia wa'alahaya. All right. For you do I pray. Kaya alayak. Atha palal. Yahweh, at dawn hear my voice. Yahweh, Bakwar. That's how you say morning as well. All right, Bakwar. That's how you know that's talking about the morning. And he's asking the Heavenly Father to hear his prayers in the morning. Bakwar, Thasha, Ma'ai. Then that says my voice, Kwaralaya. All right. Bakwar, at dawn, as I arrange my prayer before you, and I wait expectantly. And that's faith. As he does his prayer, he waits expectantly, expecting for the Heavenly Father to answer. That shows forth faith right there. That right when he does his prayer, he's going to wait for it and he's going to expect it. Okay? Bakwar, Iraq, Laka, Tazapa. For not a God who desires wickedness are you. Kaya la'a Allah. Ha pataza. Rashai. Atha. Evil will not sojourn with you. La'a. Yagarak. Ra'ai. Arai. They cannot stand firm. La'a. Yatha. Yatazab bawa. The unruly believers. Hawala. Layam. Before your eyes. Labagad. Ayah. Nayak. You despise all doers of evil. All right. And that goes in where it says, he hateth all workers of iniquity. Okay. And that says, Shanath. Kala. Pa'ai laya. Araza. I'm sorry. Of evil. Awaz. May doom the speakers of deception. All right. Shows you that the Lord it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. He hates all workers of iniquity. He's going to kill these people that speak deception. That's why the election are going to be found with no guiles in their mouth. But everybody else is going to be found with guile in their mouth. And the wicked, you Edomites, are born with that. Okay? You whet your tongues as a sword, as the scriptures say. So it says, may doom the speakers of deception, or may destroy. And that is Tha'abad, Daba Raya, Kazak. Then it says, a man who is bloodthirsty and deceitful is abhorred by Yahweh. Ayash, Damayam, Wamar, Wah, Yatha, Iba, Yahweh. But I, through the abundance of your kindness, will I enter your house. Wa'anaya, Barab, Chasadak, Abwa, enter your house. Bayathka. All right, and that's your house. Your Bayath. All right. I will prostrate myself toward the sanctuary of your holiness and all of you. Ashath Chawa Allah. Hayakala or Hayakla. Qadash Ka. And all of you. Bayar Athak. Yahweh, guide me in your righteousness because of my watchful enemies. Yahweh. Nachanya. Bataza Dakwathka. Lamiza. or lama'is, shawa ra raya. Make straight, it's like make straight way before me, your way. And that's Hayashra, Lapanya, Darakka, because both of those are the Kas. This is just the ender that shoots straight down, so that's Darakka, because your is Ka, and your way is Darak, or way, Darak. And it's spirit, that's spiritual too, that it's Darak. It sounds like direct. You know, I'm not saying that's the case, but it just sounds very similar to it. All right, so it says, for there is not in the mouth of any of them sincerity. And that goes to show you that the wicked, you so-called white people, even when you say things, you show pictures of starving children in Africa. Let's send 10 cents a day. No, man, this is all meant for them to grow financially. You know, everything that they do is wickedness. It is fully set in their hearts to do evil. That's what was written of in Ecclesiastes, the 8th chapter. But I'm going to read it in English and break it all down. All right. So, for there is not in any of them sincerity. And that says, Kaya, Ayaz, Ba, Payawa, Na, Kawa, Na. Their inner thought is treacherous. All right. So it says, Quarabum. What does it say? Hawawath, a grave that is open in their throats. See, that's that guile in them. They have guile in them. Okay? Filthiness, lewdness, guile is found all in them. It says a grave, Quabar, Pathawath, or Pathawach, Garanam. Their tongue is glib. Their tongue is glib, and that says Lashawan. Lashawan. All right. And that's their tongue, Lashawan. Lashawan ma. Glib. Yachal. Yahwawas. Declare them guilty, O power. Ha'a Shayamam. And those are both the Ma's. That's just the beginning. That's the ender. Mam. All right. Allah Hayam. May they fall of compelling their schemes. All right. So within the process of them scheming, let them fall. That's why it's written of in Job, the 20th chapter, all that they eat, they shall throw it out. They shall throw it back up. Okay. Pretty much, they shall throw up as they're eating, I should say. It says, Yapa lawa mamai tazawath yaham. It says, because of the abundance of their sins, cast them away. All right, because of the abundance, that's Barak, because of their blessings. And that goes into the blessing that the Heavenly Father gave them when you read it in Genesis the 27th chapter. All right, because of their abundance, their blessings. All right, because of the abundance, or what they've received out of their sins, because the next part says out of their sins. All right, the Heavenly Father knew that they're going to be a sinful people, but He still gave them the blessing. And you see what He's done with His blessing. All right, it says because of the abundance of their sins, Pashai Yaham, cast them away. Hadaya Chamawa, for they have rebelled against you. Kaya Marawa Bak, or Baka, but rejoice with all those who take refuge in you. Waya Shamachiwa Kala Chawasaya Baka. Forever will sing joyously, and you will shelter them. La'ai Walam Yaran Nawa Oh, all right. Yaran Nanawa. Watha Sak. Ilah Yamawa. And they will extol in you those who love your name. Waya Ilah Tazawa. Baka. Aha Baya Shamak. When you will bless the righteous. Kaya Atha Thabarak Tazadayak. Yahweh, like a shield, will favor you. You will envelop him. Yahweh, Ka Tazah Ra Tazah Waza, Tha'ai Tara Nawa. All right. So I'm going to read this in the English and go into it. Even though I went into a few things, but I would just like to read it in the English. Okay. So it says, for the conductor of the Nekalos, a psalm by David. My words hear Yahweh. Perceive my thoughts. Hearken to the sound of my outcry, my King. And the Heavenly Father is going to hear the prayers of the elect if we believe. All right. Ultimately, he's going to hear the prayers of the elect. But we have to believe that. We have to expect it. Okay. Now, it might not happen right afterwards or the next day, or it can. But we have to know that the Heavenly Father hears our prayers, because Yahweh Shai, as he loosened the seals, as was written in Revelation, the 5th chapter, the prayers of the saints rose up. The cries of the saints rose up. As when you burn resin and incense on the coals, he received them as such. Okay. It says, hearken to my sound of my outcry, my King and my power. For to you do I pray. Yahweh, at dawn, hear my voice. All right. So as soon as you wake up in the morning, pray. Should be the first thing that we do. It says, at dawn, as I arrange my prayer before you. And that goes into meditating your prayers. You know what I'm saying? Like when you read it in James, the 5th chapter, not to come into him with a double mind. All right. Arrange it. Don't be feeble with your prayers. Meditate on it and then execute it. It says, at dawn, as I arrange my prayer before you, and I wait expectantly. Expectantly. He will wait for the prayers of the Heavenly Father expectantly. So we supposed to expect the prayers that we do. If we're doing it in righteousness and sincerity, expect a response. Okay. And David said that through faith. And we're supposed to have the same like manner through faith. We believe that as we throw these prayers out to the Heavenly Father, as we ask for blessings from him, and as we ask him to destroy our enemy, he's going to do it. You see the stuff that's happening in the Middle East right now, all the stuff going on in Syria, World War III brewing up. The prayers of the elect are being shot out there, and the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, is responding. Okay. It says, for not a God who desires wickedness are you, and he's not a power that desires wickedness. He desires righteousness. All right. And there's many scriptures that go into that. Evil will not sojourn with you. They cannot stand firm. Evil will not sojourn with you. They cannot stand firm. The unruly revealers before your eyes. You despise all doers of evil. That goes into him despising all workers of iniquity. He hates workers of iniquity. And yes, the Lord hates. He hates the wicked. Who is the wicked? That's Esau, the so-called white man. All right. As you read it in Malachi, I believe it's in the 1st chapter. He calls him the border of wickedness. Okay. And a lot of you other nations too, and 2/3 of you niggas and you Latinos and you Native Americans, you Israelites that ain't right. The Lord ain't dealing with you neither. All right. He's only dealing with his elect, and he hears the elect's prayers. All right. It says, may doom or destruction the speakers of deception, or may destroy the speakers of deception. And we got to pray that he does that. This is a prayer that David's doing. It says, a man who is bloodthirsty and deceitful is abhorred by the Most High, or shunned or hated. All right. But I, through the abundance of your kindness, will I enter your house. All right. And as David was throwing his prayer out, saying that he will dwell in the Heavenly Father's house, that applies to the elect, because the elect are of the house of David, and they're going to have the sure mercies of David. And we have to believe that. Okay. It says, I will prostrate myself toward the sanctuary of your holiness in awe of you. Yahweh, guide me in your righteousness because of my watchful enemies. Make straight before me your way, for there is not in the mouth of any of them sincerity. All right. And that goes into being filth in the workers of iniquity's mouths. They don't say anything with sincerity. They can do an action and people will think they're sincere, but they have some type of wicked agenda behind it. Okay. Their inner thought is treacherous, a grave that is open in their throat. And that goes into that open sepulcher in their mouths. Everything that is in them, that dwells in them, is death. And you see the fruits of that within their doings. All right. Everything that they say is death. Even when you see them in these churches and everything talking, is death. They're not saying anything that's going to uplift you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Everything is death. When you watch it on CNN, all this is nothing that's beneficial to the nation of Israel, man. Nothing. It's lies and deceit. The stuff that they put on TV in front of you is witchcraft. All right? And they're the kings of it. These people ain't stupid, man. They got you niggas and Latinos in a trick bag, and you Native Americans, through their smooth words, as you read in Isaiah the 30th chapter. All right. It says their tongue is glib. Declare them guilty, O Yahweh, O God. May them fall short of compelling their schemes. Again, that goes into right as they're eating, let them vomit everything up. Right as they're conspiring and their thoughts, their agenda, their ideas, all that is going to fall right in front of them. All right. It says, because of the abundance of their sins, cast them away. All right. Because of the abundance of their sins, which they feel they've received blessings out of it, which the Lord did bless them right now. They're still reaping the benefits of their blessing. You know, it says, because of their abundance of their sins, cast them away. And that goes into them stacking sin on top of their sins. Now, granted, we know that Esau never had the law, statutes, commandments. So in a sense, they can't sin. But as you read it in Psalms, the 50th chapter, it says, what hast thou done to declare thy statutes? Since they wanted to portray to be the people of God, they're going to reap the destruction. All right. It says, for they have rebelled against you, but rejoice with all those who take refuge in you. Forever they will sing joyously. And that goes to the elect, because the elect take refuge in his name. All right. The elect's going to be doing the work. And we're supposed to be joined like-minded amongst them, as what was commanded to Ezra in 2nd Ezra the 14th chapter, to be, and he says, you shall be with my son forever, and he shall be with those that have like mind. And what are those men going to be doing? They're going to be rejoicing. And that's what we're doing, sending prayers, rejoicing in the word of the Lord. All right. But rejoice with all those who take refuge in you forever. They will sing joyously, and you will shelter them, and they will exalt in you. Those who love your name, the elect, okay? When you will bless the righteous, Yahweh, like a shield with favor, you will envelope them. And when you go into that word envelope, that means pretty much to cover. Like you have a letter, you put it in the envelope, you know, it means you will cover them, all right? And the election sins are going to be covered, all right? Not everybody else's, but the elect sins are going to be covered because they have faith, all right? We have faith that the Heavenly Father is going to deliver his men, and he's going to destroy the wicked. All right. And this is a prayer that was done. So Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and many blessings to the elect Akim, kicking his word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.